Hello. Welcome back, everybody. It's Renee. I hope you're having a very blessed day. So today we are going to assemble this journal, Under the Sea journal. So let me show you what I have done. Okay, so this is the little book that's going to go inside the big book. This is the little folio that's going to go in the little book, which is going to go in the big book. So I attached the cover. So here's the cover. And then let me show you what I have done before. Let's see, I showed you that part. Okay, so this is how I attached everything. So this is that top loading pocket, a side loading pocket, and then I just decorated it. Again, embossed these and used some cheesecloth behind. So this flips open into a little like side tuck, and here's the journal card that's going to go in there. Here's the big pocket that we formed, and then again I embossed the little circle, the hole. Here is the 3 pockets, so I sewed those on, so I got to make tags to go in those. And then I have a little tuck spot here, right here, and here's the button and thread enclosure. Okay, there we go. Which way did it go? Okay, and then this opens up. You have a pocket up here and a pocket down here, and then journaling spot right here. So we have to fill those. And then I attached the whole book. So I got the whole book together. So let's see, this folds in like this folds in like this. And then I decided on the back to cover the magnets. I actually wanted the whole back covered. So I used a different piece of paper that I showed you previously. And so this part, boop, it automatically magnetizes in here. So when this is up like this, it won't, well, it'll fall out if you shake it, but it'll stay in there pretty well inside the big book. But it's magnetized, you can feel it, like it's like pulling at it. So, and then on the side, I did 2 eyelets here and put sari silk in the middle, so we can attach papers and such in here. You can make your own signature in here, like a little mini signature on the inside of this. So there we go. So now all we really have to do is fill it. But that's gonna go in this little book, which is gonna go in the big book. Okay, so I'm gonna move this for now because we really do not need that at this moment. So what we're going to do first, so here is the big book, the main book, the main journal, okay? Here's that cover. Here's our spine. Here's the back. So I haven't done anything with it since way at the beginning. But now to assemble, we need to do this spine part. And so I picked this paper. This is gonna go right here in the spine. So let us cut this down to size. And I'm actually just gonna use this width that I already have because it works perfectly. And then let me grab a pencil. So I want it to go right about from there to there. Cut this down. So you figure out whatever piece of paper you want. Most of it will be covered with you know, the inside cover, and the back book is going to get glued back here, so you won't see that. But this is going to go into the spine. And then what I am going to do, I already had these like chipboard pieces already. They're already kind of perforated for me, so I'm just going to use one of these. And I am just going to measure from the top to bottom of this, where I'm going to cut this piece off, and then down here I'm just going to cut it right here. Cut that off. So this is going to be kind of like a hidden spine. It'll be on the inside of the book, and I won't be punching through the actual book part. So the spine on the outside, this is gonna just stay like this. You won't have anything coming through that. Got little threads here. So now I just need to glue that. I'm actually gonna use my glue stick, I think. I'm gonna use a combo. I'll use both glue stick and the glue. This one's running out. Come on. So we're almost there, y'all. So now we're assembling this, getting it all together. Now you're gonna see how it all comes together, all the pieces. Uh-oh, this one might be totally out. Or it's like, okay. We'll let that, I'll try to let it stay. We'll try this one. Oh my gosh, y'all. Here we go. There we go. Trying to use up all the glues I have before I go get some more, so. Okay, let's get that sealed on there. I'm just gonna cut off these little overhanging pieces because we don't need those. Okay, so this part is gonna go in between here. And I actually gave myself some extra room. You could measure this to go all the way across, but this book is going to get glued here. And when that folds in like this, really all I need is this part to attach, like I only need this little section here to attach my signatures to, because this will be taking up the other half with this book. So I don't really need anything over here to attach signatures to, but actually, I'm probably gonna shift this over just a tad because I want it more on the other side. I could have just tipped it over, but this has got words, so the words have to be right side up, if that makes sense. Let me grab. It's gonna get glued in anyway, so that really doesn't matter. Okay, so this we want more towards this side because this is where I have to insert my signatures in, closer to this edge. Okay, so now I am just gonna go like this and fold this up so I know where my crease has gotta be. There's one. Do the same on this side. One's gonna go right there. Yep, and this one's gonna go. There's probably an easier way to do this, y'all, but I'm just doing it this way. Okay. So I know now I need to get closer to this side with these signatures. Okay, so I'm gonna do something different this time with the signatures. We're gonna try this. I tried to put my crocodile through here. It's too thick. So then I tried to put my hole punch through there. And again, it's still too thick. So I'm gonna take my old-fashioned hole, whatever this is, and I am going to punch this through. Hammer it through. And there we go. Got the hole all the way through. I'll do the same thing on this side. So I have them clipped. makes it easier. And let's see, I'm gonna try to hold that up. Got my hole through. So there's my 2 holes. Easy peasy. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same for this. So I just kind of want to estimate. It's about 1 inch from the top on both of them. So I'm gonna kind of see if I can get it around the same in this one. I mean, a lot of people measure theirs, and I just kind of eyeball it. This might actually even be easier for you than sewing signatures in. I mean, we're gonna try it and see. Personally, I think this is going to be easier, but again, who knows? We shall see. Every time I think it's gonna be easy, you know, not so easy. Now these, I'm going to have, let's see, I want the sparkly side up. So these are gonna go right in here, but as you can see, the holes are up here. So this is just gonna, it's gonna get tied in with the thread. It's gonna get tied in, and you'll be able to remove those if you want. Okay, so let's see. Next thing I need is this. So now what I wanna do, okay, this is my first signature, I think. Pretty sure that's my first one. I don't think it really matters, but I don't remember. Well, we'll just make this the first one. Okay, so now what I want to do is put my signature in there. I'm going to grab a pencil. I'm going to put the pencil through and put a hole. So I know, okay, here's one. I can't see the top one. Okay, there's one. Here's the other one right there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Come on. It is not punching through all the way. There we go. Let's try this one. Gotta be punching harder. Okay, so there's my first one. So let's see, that's gonna go in there. Those holes match up. Yep. There's my first signature. Okay, my second signature is going to go right about here. I want to make sure I have enough room for my book in the back too. Okay. Whoop. Come on. Grab my pencil. Okay, so here's my hole. See, this one was a little down a little bit more. And this one, let me make sure. There's my hole, and there's my hole, yep. Okay. Okay, my two signatures. So now I am going to attach these this time with this thread. So let's see, I want to double this thread up, but first I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So right about there. I always do about 2.5 to 3. So now I want to measure this. So I'm going to have double So this, all this is gonna go through the first one. Now I'm gonna do 2 more of these for the other signature as well. Okay, do I have everything here? Got a knot right there, I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, so right here. There's one. There's 2. Okay. So now I got 2 and 2. And I was pulling on these. It should be strong. Hopefully it'll be strong enough. Okay. Now I'm debating if I want to have to try to put these through a needle or if I can get it through without a needle. Okay, we'll try it. Okay, I need that both ends though. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist it a little bit. Twist the ends together to make it easier to go through. This hole. I might need to try to get this through a big needle. See y'all? Struggles no matter what I do. Yeah, this might be. Another hint or tip you could do is, let's see, did I get through? Yes. Woo. Come on, do the same thing through the bottom here. Another thing you can do is put some glue on your fingers, which I might do, and get these ends glued up a little bit. Because you're going to snip the very ends off anyways at the end, so if there's glue on them, it's not going to matter. But it's kind of like, you know, a shoelace. You put some glue on it and come on. I might have to if I can't get this through. Let's see. The problem is I've got all these extra pieces of thread. This is not just like one little piece, it's like all these extra thread pieces, and I'm trying to get them all through. There we go. Yay. Okay. There's the first one. Let's do the second one. Okay. People always show them doing their signatures. It's like, you just do this, 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 and this. It's so easy. No, it's never easy for me. Never. And I do each one of my signatures differently as well. So I try something new each time. So it's always a learning experience for me for all my signatures. So sometimes I'll sew them. Sometimes I'll do an elastic band. Sometimes I'll do it like this. So it just, you know, each time is different. I'm just cutting off those stray pieces there that I don't need. So every time it's a new learning experience for me, unless I go back to, you know, one that I've done before. I haven't done one like this with all these threads before, so. Come on. Ah. Okay, move out of my way. Y'all can just fast forward through this part if you want. I told you I do everything in real time so you can see all the struggles I have. Okay. It shouldn't be this difficult, but it is for me. You'll do it, y'all, and it'll be super easy for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try the glue. And now the glue's sticking to my fingers, and when I pull my fingers, it comes out. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually, y'all. It might be easier for me to just put this on a what is that? A needle. Put it through a needle. But then again, I gotta get this part through a needle. But to get it through all those papers, I might have to do that. Because if I'm having this much problems putting it through just this, it's gonna be an issue putting it through all the paper. Okay, so there's two. Let's make sure they're all pulled through. Okay, there we go. There's the first part. Okay, let me see if I can get it through this needle. Okay, so these are that one, these are this one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get all this through the needle though either. Wonder if I fold it over. Oh yeah, y'all. I wish I had a bigger hold needle. I don't think I have one. Well, okay, let's figure out the top. Here's the top. And make sure you have both of these. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have to find a bigger needle, a bigger hold needle to put these through. So what I'm gonna do off camera, so I don't bore the heck out of you guys, I'm gonna put these through here. Okay, that's gonna come through here. This one down here is gonna come through these holes and come up here, and it's gonna tie. Then I'm thinking I am going to tie a couple charms in the middle of each signature, okay? Once that is done, then I'm gonna glue this whole thing. So y'all know how I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna glue this whole thing in here. Okay, so you'll have your two signatures in there. This will be glued in there. Then I am going to glue my cover onto this part, and I'm gonna glue the back part of this big book to this part right there. And I'm gonna clamp it down. I'm gonna clamp all this down. So I'll have my two signatures in here, and the book, the back of the book glued to this back of the book, glued to there, and this cover glued here. So that's what that'll look like. And when this is closed, once the cover's in there, that's what that will look like once it's all in. But it's gonna have to stay overnight because I'm gonna have to get some heavy duty glue, glue all this, and I'm gonna clamp it all to make sure it gets secure on there really, really well. Same with this cover. I'm gonna put glue and then I'm gonna clamp it to make sure it's all down. But before you glue the cover and before you glue this, you need to get this in first. So that'll be glued in as well. So that's what I'll do off camera, and then it's gonna have to sit overnight and totally dry. But then it'll all be assembled. And then the last thing we need to do is fill it, y'all. So that's how it's all gonna go together. Sorry I couldn't do it all on camera. I'm gonna have to search for a bigger hold needle that I can get these threads through, and that'll make it a lot easier to put it through these holes. So you're not sitting here watching me, you know, do this for hours and hours and hours. And before you put these in, make sure you put that in too. So put these through and then tie it all. So before you tie it all, make sure you add this if you're adding some mesh to your front, because again, remember, it's not gonna be tied in with the holes. It's just gonna be in there so you can remove it if you want. Okay, so there we go, y'all. So that's the assembly, and after that, it's just filling it up and it should all come together. So thanks y'all for joining me. Have fun crafting. See you later. Bye.